What's going on, guys? You are, of course, watching NinjaCast here on shredcast.com, but you might be watching it on YouTube. So in that case, you're watching Ninja Lifestyle here on shredcast.com, 5 o'clock p.m. Pacific time every Thursday. But today it was done on a Friday because yesterday I forgot it was Thursday. And no one brought up Shredcast, NinjaCast, so I forget. If no one brings it up, I get up around noon or 1 or 2. I get on my computer, I check all my messages, I try to respond to you guys. And if no one brings it up, sometimes I don't know what day it is. So that's what happened. Today we have a smaller crowd than usual. Only about 60 viewers live. So we'll just have to work with that. Maybe we'll make it a short show. But for some of you, internationally, this might actually be better. Because a lot of people are like, oh, it's so late. Oh, it's so late. I can't wake up. I got to go to sleep because I got to go to school. But today, you don't have to worry about that. For my topics, Doug Desautel is in town. We'll talk about the 2-up barracks. Is that what it's called, 2-up? It's the number 2 and then up, so I assume it's called 2-up. It could be 2UP. I don't know why it's called 2-up. It doesn't make sense. Eric Koston mentioned to me on the barracks website. And maybe we'll talk about Woodward and whatever else you guys want to talk about. But first, let's shout out who's here. We got Scorpion King, Scriptorpian King. I don't know. Lost in the Closet, Rabbit Snowman, R. Calicott, Darren Ward, Jurassic Magic, and Dilly-Sophilis. So, and many more. But those are just who happened to be there when I looked up. So, let's start with Doug being in town. I don't even know why he's here. I think he's here to do his taxes or something. But it'd be cool to run into him. I think I'm going downtown later. I was going to this chick's birthday party, but she got this whole attitude the other night. She invited me to her birthday party, and we was hanging out. And then I opened a beer in the car, and she started freaking out about opening a beer in the car. And I'm just like, oh, shit, worst case scenario, I'm going to get a ticket. And she's like, that's not the point. You don't respect me. And I was just like, what the fuck ever, bitch. Who gives a fuck? And she kept, just yapping and, nipping at me and just fucking taking these little jabs and shit. And then I was just, whatever, and she's like, whatever, I'm fucking leaving. And I was like, later, make sure you got your hoodie. So I did have plans to go do that barbecue and shit, but instead we're going to be going downtown, which actually works out in my favor because Doug's in town. So I can run into him, maybe hang out, gamble, make a video. And my friend Ulysses is performing, so I'll go to a little hip-hop show, maybe run into Doug. It could be fun. Who knows? Who really knows? But, so that's going on. Maybe we'll get some skating done. By the way, my foot is not better. I tried to skate yesterday, and I just could not pull it off. I tried my hardest, and it was not working out for me. Not at all. I can roll, and I can skate tranny, and I can do front carves, front carve grinds, but I can't ollie, and it's really hard for me to drop in. Because I guess when you drop in, your foot you have this motion, which I don't notice it when I'm not injured, but now that I'm injured, it's like, oh shit, that shit hurts. So, I don't know. If you guys missed this cooking video, it came out today. Go back and check it out. It's pretty funny. Good stuff going on in there. The wings came out pretty good for being great value wings. They're pretty low quality wings. Once I got I got great value wings one day and tried to bake them, and they turned into paste. It was the worst. You gotta deep fry them. You gotta do that. So, 2-up. This whole 2-up thing's going on, and I've only seen a couple of them. If anyone knows what 2-up means, I don't know what it means. But if anyone knows what it means, let me know in a comment. 2-up. What's the idea behind 2-up? 7-up? The drink? That refreshing drink? I saw Eric Koston's. No, I'm not Eric Koston. What the fuck am I talking about? I saw Chris Haslam's and I saw Shane O'Neal's, and I saw Richie Jackson's. And Richie Jackson's was cool. He did this really crazy firecracker, but the rest of it was kind of like meh. And then I saw Chris Haslam's, and I was like, whoa, this shit is fucking crazy. And now I saw Shane's, and Shane's was really good too. So that was fun. 2 wheels up. 2 wheels up. 2 up. It's manuals. It's 2 wheels off the ground. Now, okay. Didn't know. Didn't fucking know. There we go. Now we know what 2 up is. Greasy phallus. I do want to answer that question. Dog. I'm going to write that shit down. Come back to you. So I saw those. Everyone keeps telling me to watch this dude, Sibo. I don't know if that's how you say his name. But everyone keeps telling me to watch him. And, yeah, maybe I got to check that out one of these days. Yeah, Devin said it could be like a 1-up from Mario. Whenever I hear 2-up, I think of 1-up. Because you can get a 3-up and you can get a 1-up, but I've never seen a 2-up. But I guess we're talking about skating instead of Mario Brothers, huh? Huh? Anyways, I've been watching the 2-up thing on the barracks. It's cool. I haven't watched the whole thing, but I think it's going to be hard to beat Chris Islam. To me, I think it's going to be hard. And they're going to vote for Shane. Shane did a 5-0, and even though it's not a tough trick, the way he did it was really cool. Like he did the most relaxed 5-0 ever. And for me, a 5-0 was a million times easier if your tail's touching, especially on a rail, because it doesn't slow you down too much, and it kind of gives you like a little extra like point of contact to the rail. Like, isn't that the reason why 5-0 is crazy? Because you only have like only 1 truck instead of 2. Well, you still have 2 points of contact. They're just right there. So he did it like a manual. Go watch it. Y'all check it out. It was cool. Anyways, Greasy asked me, have I put any more thought into getting a dog? And I have. My friend just had puppies, and I was thinking, maybe I'll pick up one of those puppies. But it's like a weird mix. It's just like 2 pit bulls that just fucked and had kids. It wasn't like a... I don't know, man. I don't want like some weird mutt. And I'm not saying like it would be fucked up. I'm just saying if I'm going to have a dog, I want that dog like... I want a good one. I want a good dog. I don't want a random like crapshoot of a dog that might be a cool dog, might be a shitty dog. You never know. So, I also don't want... I want a dog, I want a pit bull that's like 3/4 the size of a pit bull. You know what I mean? I want a pit bull that's, instead of like being waist tall, I want it to be like mid-thigh. So I don't know. And I want, like a fucking happy dog that, I don't know what I want. You know what it is? I got to research dogs. And everyone's like, well, just go to the pound and fucking find a dog at the pound. And it's like, I could, but who knows why that dog's in the pound? Owners could have fucked him up. Could be just a shitty dog. I don't know. Everyone's talking about, just go rescue a dog. Be a rescuer. Bitch, I ain't no hero. I can't be your Superman. Your Superman. Especially if you're a dog. So I don't know how I feel about the dog thing. I would like a dog. I need a dog I can afford. And I need a dog that I could maybe even travel with. You know what I mean? Like if the dog's small enough, he could just kick it, in the car or whatever. I could travel with a dog. I don't know. And we've been swimming a lot lately. And now, this doesn't make a lot of sense, but I'll tell you this. If you have a dog and you have a pool, a dog that swims is way more fun than a dog that doesn't swim. So I kind of want a dog that would swim. That's a weird characteristic, but I need a swimming dog. I don't even have a pool, but I want to be able to it's summertime and the dog's out and I want him to swim. Jump in the pool, dog. So, I don't know. Anyway. For anyone that cares, I will be selecting the Juju Bearing winner today. The video will go up tomorrow. I already have the winner in my head. But I just got to figure out how to make it interesting. So I don't know. So that's going on. It's really not that big of a giveaway, but they didn't give me bearings to give away. I just decided to share. So, I mean, it's one of them things where, I don't know, if I get something, you guys get something. Benny says, not a cat person. Then I wouldn't want no fucking cat. A cat's the stupidest animal. A cat is for, like, stupid people. I think cats are for stupid people. I don't know why you would have a cat. I don't know why. Number one, I don't know why a man would ever have a cat. That fucking blows my mind. Why a man would ever want a cat. And I think fucking chicks get cats because they don't have enough friends and they need something to, like, to look at and move around and, like, pretend that it likes you. Because you know cats don't like anyone. They don't fucking do anything for anyone. They don't learn tricks. They barely learn how to come. You know what they go to? You know how they'll run to you? You have to have food. So you know who that cat really cares about is food. They don't give a shit about you. But then, like, you know, people, like, convince themselves, like, no, that's not my cat. That's all other cats, but my cat is totally different. I hear that shit all the time. My cat knows its name, plays fetch, it can do math. My cat is not like every other cat. Then I go to their house, and what does their cat do? It just fucking walks around and doesn't know what the hell's going on. Half these cats don't even fucking climb or jump or, like, meow. They just fucking wander around and shit on things. But then, of course, you have, like, this whole thing where you, like, pretend, like, well, it lets me pet it sometimes, so it really loves me. I mean, that's why the fuck these cats are so anxious to get outside and run away. So, whatever. I don't get the whole thing about a cat. Like a dog, if you leave the house, a lot of times the dog will get bummed out and cry because it knows what's happening. A cat, if you leave the house, it's like, fucking big oaf. That big fucking retarded oaf left the house. I'm going to go do my cat shit now. I don't know. That's also this thing where it's like the cat. I don't think cats know who's touching it. You know what I mean? Like it's like, oh, well, this cat fucking loves guys. It's like, oh, of course this cat loves guys because it loves hands. It just loves hand. That's what a cat recognizes, hand. So I don't know. It's fucking cats, dude. I'm not into cats. I'm not into that shit. So Eric Koston mentioned me on the barracks the other day, and I thought that was really cool. I don't know if he knows who I am or anything about me, but it was nice to be mentioned on the barracks by legendary skateboarder Eric Koston. I thought it was pretty interesting. I guess on the Gram Yourself, Gram Your Selfie? Is it Gram Yourself or Gram Your Selfie? I don't know what it is. Whatever it is, where you send the barracks text messages, he read it and somebody said, do a roly-poly Black Ninja style. And someone there must have known what that was because he did the roly-poly. And I feel like I invented that name, roly-poly. Or maybe I made it big. I don't think it was always called a roly-poly. It'd probably be called a barrel roll or something like that. But, so he did a roly-poly. Kind of. I mean, he added his own flair to it. He kind of did like a Benny-poly, a Benny-Hanna-poly. But it was cool. It was cool. Enjoyed it. It was humbling. There's a lot of humbling things been going on lately that a lot of them, like I said, I can't necessarily talk to you guys about because I don't know, this whole business thing, man. This whole YouTube thing kind of changed a little bit. You hit 100,000 subscribers and people start to take you serious, and I think it's dope. I'm starting to get hit up for all these business opportunities through skaters that probably fucking a year ago would have been like, who the fuck is this fucking guy? Who gives a shit about him? And now I got like I got a couple of followers stacked up, and now they suddenly care, which makes sense. It all goes hand in hand with what I was telling you guys about being sponsored. It's not necessarily about being good. It's about if you can sell a product. So maybe they're starting to realize what's going on here. I don't know. It's pretty cool. I want to let you guys know that the countdown to scooter backflip is at about 10 days. So I really can't wait for these scooter videos. By the way, I looked today, excuse me, my number one performing video is what percent of scooters can tail whip. So this weekend, probably tomorrow if possible, I'm going to the skate park and I'm going to try to do another video like that. Like, what percent of scooter riders can brief flip, or what percent of scooters can backflip? Because all the comments on these scooter videos are telling me to do these fucking tricks that are like not beginner tricks, and it's just like, well, no one can do those. No one here. I'm sure there's some fucking random Australian scoot camp where everyone can do it, but here all scooters fucking suck. And I think it's like that everywhere. So hey, they like to blame me like I'm the reason that scooters suck. I'm not the reason. And they think I'm cherry picking scooters. Like I just go to a skate park and I pick out the 3 youngest ones. Except that the oldest one's 12. And the oldest scooter rider that's been there all month is 14. So it's not me. It's not me going out of my way to find shitty scooter riders. They do that for themselves. Shit is easy for me. So yeah, I want to do a video this weekend before it gets too hot. Because when it gets hot, the scooter riders, it's too hot to go outside. The scooter riders will not go outside in the heat. It's too dangerous. It might get sunburned. So that's going on. Moose says, how am I going to backflip with a fucked up ankle? Dude, I could backflip with a one hand and a wheelchair on a scooter. This shit is not going to be hard. And I think my ankle will be better by then anyways. I can tell you right now, my ankle's going to be better by then. You know what I mean? All I need is, look, I can walk fine. I've said this a million times. If you can walk, you can scooter. Well, guess what? My walking is just fine. So I'm sure my scootering will be exactly the same as it was the last time I scooted, which was whatever the last time I made a scooter video was. So that'll be fine. But the countdown is here, and this is going to be great. We got a lot of fun little scooter things coming up. So that'll be fun. I don't know. And I really don't fucking give a shit about these scooter riders. It's just, man, it's just dollar signs, man. I've told you guys before. Whenever the scooter videos come out, and I just see like, oh shit, the scooter video gets 100,000 more views than Jericho doing frontside flip disaster. Like Jericho could do the dopest line ever, and you guys aren't gonna give a shit. But all I gotta do is get these scooter videos done, and it's like, bam, shit's a whole new shit going on. So, I don't know. Oh, last week I helped judge this best trick contest. I talked to you guys about it, but very, very vaguely. There was you can see this dude, Joey, was the judge, and Chris was also the judge, and they did better tricks than anyone in the contest. I thought that was funny, that he did better tricks than anyone in the contest. Not him, Joey, the next guy. But it wasn't fair. It wasn't fair to have that many kids there and then fuck them all over like that. So I don't know. We just disqualified him and made him a judge. It's also like a lot of contests where it's like, bro, if you don't need a free deck, then just don't enter the contest. Or if they try to give it to you, just let them know behind the scenes, like, hey, I don't need the free deck. Somebody tried to put me in a raffle the other day. It's like, hey, raffle for a free deck. You want a ticket, Ninja? And I was like, no, dude. I don't. There's a bunch of kids around. What do I want? What if I win? Then I get the free deck and I look like a dickhead, and a bunch of kids just say, "Oh, Ninja has his own company, so he has millions of decks, and I can't even get one." So that's one of the things. Lost in the closet. Ever gonna make a video of you playing Black Ops with your subs? I don't have it all hooked up the way I used to. I used to have my capture shit all hooked up, and now it's not. But I don't know if you guys want to see that shit or not. I do love the Call of Duty videos, but sometimes when my subs are on there, it's like it gets really weird. Cause if you don't here's the thing I fucking don't like. Okay, I don't like when you say Ninja 900 times. You go, Ninja, 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 hey Ninja, 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 hey Ninja, 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 hey Ninja, 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 you're a dick, dude. It's like, just say what the fuck you gotta say, and then I'll answer. Then I'll fucking answer. You have something planned. Have something planned before you fucking talk. Like, think about it, get out a piece of paper, fold it in half, get ready to write something good on it, write a little question or comment, and then fucking say it. Don't fucking say my name 1,000 fucking times. If you don't have anything to say, why would I speak? I'm concentrating on the game. And then we'll be playing the game, and it'll just be like, I can just hear these dudes like typing on YouTube, like they're gonna play my outro song while we're trying to play Black Ops. It's like, well, you wonder why our fucking team's losing, because we got these fucking guys on here that aren't even here to play. I always say this. Some of you guys know. Some of you guys know better. That I kick people off the team if they fuck around. If you go like 4-15, you're off the team. You're out of here. Sorry. Or if you play the whole game, we play a lot of domination. If we're playing domination and you don't capture a flag, you're off the team. Fuck that shit. That shit is annoying. Don't fucking come play the game just to fucking say hello to Ninja, because you could do that on Facebook. I'll say hi back. Have something to say on Facebook. You want to come play the game, do it to play the game. Come play the game because you want to win the game. I don't like losing. I definitely don't want to lose, because I'd rather have some random dude who's never heard of me, some random 12-year-old kid who's taking a break off Minecraft who can at least go even. Way better. Way better. But yeah, it's cool, man. I play with the subs sometimes. And I talk a lot of shit on there. Whenever we're winning, I talk a lot of shit to like the enemy team. We get into a lot of things. I like playing Modern Warfare 3, but it's too many hackers now. We had a game the other day where we beat the hacker. There was one hacker. He was invincible. And we beat him at Dom. And you know how bad you have to be. You know how bad you have to be hacking on a video game and still lose? I don't know. I just can't imagine what these people will do. So that's going on. I'm out of topics, guys, so we could just take it to the chat, and then we'll wrap this shit up a little bit early. I know it's Friday, and for a lot of you guys, 5, 6, 7, 8. A lot of you guys on the East Coast, it's 8 o'clock. So we got to get you guys prepared for the night. Get you guys ready to go. Nightlife. A couple beers, maybe a couple shots if that's what you do. I try to stay away from the liquor. I'm not much of a liquor drinker. The beer suits me just fine. Speaking of beer and comments on YouTube, I play this game of Skate against Johnny Geiger, and there's a whole bunch of like comments to say, that's not beer, that's Bud Light. It's like drinking water. It's not real beer. Can't believe you guys got drunk off drinking Bud Light. And it's just like, I remember when it was cool to hate on beer. I remember the good old days when it was cool to just be like, ugh, Bud Light, yeah, right, I need something more powerful. Budweiser, that's the shit. Yeah, totally different. 0.4% more alcohol. Yeah, thanks, dude. I don't know. It's just like, I remember the days when like that was a cool thing for you to say. Like, Bud Light, yeah, right. I'll take a Newcastle. I'll take a Heineken, maybe. Sometimes I'll drink a Corona, but Bud Light, yeah, maybe if it's the only thing in the fridge. It's like, dude, are you just some kind of fucking nerd to hate on beer? Are you some kind of fucking beer nerd? Because I know when you're typing this comment, you're not holding a beer in your hand. I don't know. Like, number one, I didn't buy the fucking Bud Light. I would have bought Pabst or Budweiser or something else. Number two, actually, I did buy beer. I was drinking Beast Ice. But it was just like, man, just like, what the fuck? How old are you motherfuckers to be hating on this shit? Anyways, I have been playing, like I said, Ghost on PS4 and sometimes Advanced Warfare on PS4. So stay tuned on my Instagram. I'll post the gamer tag because it's not my PS4. I don't have a PS4. I'm probably never going to get a PS4. But it'd be cool to play with you guys. And I don't have a mic. The reason I play here and it's so fun is because I have a mic. I can talk. So it's harder to do that shit elsewhere. But that's where I play most often. This motherfucker. Andy Schrock does Hellwing. I don't know if you want to watch that or not. I want to watch skateboarding. What's up, guys?
What's up, Doc?
So, what do you guys want to talk about now? Like I said, we'll answer a few more questions, and then call it a day. I don't know what I'm gonna do after this. I think I'm gonna skate. There's something I have to do. Just can't think of what it is. There's something like some errand I have to run, but I don't know what it is. I cannot think about it. What are my thoughts about fanboys? I don't know. Fanboy's like a weird term. I feel like I don't have that weird personality where you got to come up and just be like, Ninja, oh my god, it's Ninja, oh my fucking god, oh my god. I feel like you don't have to do that. He's like, what's up, dude? And I'm like, what's up, dude? I feel like that's how it should be. It's more normal. Well, then sometimes people freak out, and when people freak out, I think they're just trying to get attention for them. Cause I've never, I don't know. I'm not big into being a fan, but I don't know. I've run into a lot of pretty famous people, and it's always just been like, hey, dude, I like your shit. Oh, cool, man. Thanks. All right, well, then maybe a little small talk or whatever. How long you in Vegas for? This and that. So it just goes like that. I've never just been like, holy fuck! Ah! I don't know. You guys know I'm really into the MMA fighting, and I met a bunch of pro fighters. I rolled with a bunch of pro fighters when I was fucking training all the time. But I met Anthony Pettis. I met Anthony Johnson, Bas Rutten. All these guys. I was never like, holy shit! And skaters, I don't know how I'd fan out over a skater. They just do the same shit that we do. And then I used to watch it when I was a kid. I used to watch a lot of ECW. I met Rob Van Dam the other day, and I was just like, hey, dude, what's up, man? Yeah, I really like watching you when you used to wrestle on ECW. That was cool. It was never like, holy fucking shit, oh my god, it's fucking black bitch. And then they make that noise like, I can't make the jack off sound. I can't. I hear people do it online all the time. I can't make the noise. Fucking weirdos, man. There's a lot of weirdos out there. You gotta be careful. Gotta be careful. Get Josh out there to do the Hell Wing. Josh will be here in Vegas. Excuse me. He will be. Oh, he should be here around August 14th. So that's like 3 or 4 months, but that'd be cool. What's the craziest fanboy you've encountered? I don't know. I know I met one dude, and he was like, he kept grabbing his chest like he was having a hard time breathing. And I was like, fuck, dude, are you okay? Chill. It's especially weird if I meet somebody who lives in Las Vegas, because you're going to run into me at some point. I go to a lot of the skate events. I judge a lot of the skate contests. I go to some of the signings where pros come to do the signings. I show up there just to hang out, say hi to everybody. So you're going to run into me. I go to all the video premieres. Every time a little shop comes out with a local video or whatever, I go to those. So it's weird to me that the kids would just be all like, fuck, dude. It makes more sense if I'm traveling. If I'm in Edinburgh, Texas, or Brownsville, Texas, somewhere where pro skaters rarely go, or if I'm in Cincinnati, where there's rarely a pro skater. It's then it's kind of like, oh shit, But then again, they got Andy Schrock, and Texas has Major Crew, so I don't know. I don't know. Make him wear his helmet when he does the wing. That's hilarious. That's genius. Yeah, you guys keep notes. Whenever you guys hear me talk about, because that's 3 months from now. Whenever you guys hear that Josh Cass is in town, please remind me to make him do the wing challenge with a helmet. That'd be really funny. What are your views on that chat roulette webpage? I don't know what that is, but I have been seeing a lot of gamers do this online gambling. The online gambling would be sick.
Yeah, couldn't have gone any better.
Because I'm already out here gambling. I just think it'd be funny to do an online gambling video and bet $1 at a time and make it. A lot of these guys do it on a live stream, but I don't know, man. I don't know if I can pull it off on a live stream. I always say this, man. If anyone got a connection at Twitch to where I can just like skip through the partnership bullshit, I can just skip right through it. Find out, you know, if anyone knows anyone who has like a Twitch rep, find out, you know, if I got 100,000 YouTube subscribers, if I can just skip all the Twitch bullshit and just become a partner. Cause I guess you gotta have like a certain amount of viewers and this and that to become a partner. I don't want to go through all that shit. Because I'm gonna have to like move my whole room around. I'm gonna have to fuck up my whole little studio setup. Figure out a better way to set everything up. I guess I really don't watch TV in here anyways, though. I could set it up like right there. But then it'd be all fucking weird. It'd just be weird. Set up a green screen? Sick too. Arnold, man, with a mohawk says, am I gonna watch X Games? I don't know anything about X Games. I don't know. I don't know when it is. I don't know where they're doing it. I don't know anything about it. You know, X Games has gotten weird. I heard they're gonna put scootering in X Games, so it's like, okay, that's funny. Oh, now we know. It's extreme, huh? You guys are really extreme. You might as well put figure skating up in there, or like that weird game where they put the puck across the ice and like scrape the ice. So, if you weren't into skating, what do you think you'd be? I don't know. I have no idea. What would you do if they poo-tube were never... I don't know what that is. Who knows? Probably something else. I don't fucking know. Yeah, if you guys are done asking questions, man, we'll just call it a day. So, I mean, we got a lot of topics covered. We talked about some cool shit. From here, I'm probably gonna do this Juju video, and then go skate. No one texted me back, man. John texted 3 dudes to go skate, so I'll just be skating alone. Somebody said, is Aaron as weird in real life as he is in his videos? I don't think he was that weird in real life, and I don't watch enough of his videos. You know what? His dialogue kind of gets weird. You know, I don't remember what we were watching. What were we watching? I think it was a game of Skate, and he was like commentating it, and it was just like, fuck, dude, this is really, really awkward. Like, he ran out of things to say. But nah, he's not weird at all. I thought it wasn't bad at all. Cool dude. Cool in my book so far. I'm hoping that maybe I can room with him at Woodward too. But we'll see. That's gonna be up to him, you know. Ever gonna skate a big handrail again? Nah, probably not. Not a big handrail. I'm sure I'll skate some handrails again. But I don't know. Every time I get an injury like this, it's kind of like makes me think. Like, fuck, dude. That's what I think about. Like, my ankle is this bad off dancing. Imagine how bad it would be if I fell on a handrail and rolled my shit. Any late night drinking videos coming up? No. But I do got to start getting these GoPro videos going again. We've been partying a lot, man, but I don't party with Ryan and Tony that much anymore. I just party with Asian John, and we go to his house, and it's just really... This is who did that. It's not like... There's no movement. We just all sit on a couch and laugh and talk and watch TV and play video games. So it's not as interesting to make like a drunken video like that. But sometimes they do like punk rock shows, and I think that'd be a cool thing to film. Just all these punk rock kids punk rocking out. Every time I put a punk rock video on Instagram, okay, it's all in like a little house. Okay, there's only like 100 people there, and everyone's just like, oh, you call that moshing? I can mosh way harder. That's not fucking real punk. Yeah, you guys aren't even moshing hard enough. And I'm just like, dude, it's in like someone's house. You know, the last thing they want to do is get a bunch of holes punched in a wall and have somebody fly out the window, or have somebody fall into the band, which is 2 feet away, not on a stage. Somebody falls into the band, and then the whole song has to stop because all the amps get unplugged. But that's just the nature of YouTube videos, man. Everyone's just like, man, I'm way cooler than that. Way better than that. I drink way more fucked up beer. Yeah, Bud Light. Yeah, right. That's not moshing.
I'm short.
It's just one of them
You know
things.
what? I'm gonna beat you up that mountain. I'm gonna lift more than you. The reason why I'm short.
Just people.
We're here
People.
at Pro Park with
Do beer pong skate. Oh, you know what we did the other day was beer pong in the water. We did it was a floating beer pong. We should do that. That'd be a dope video. Okay, that's coming up. That's coming up this week. Floating beer pong. It's really tough too, because the table's always moving. It's always just like you can't aim. Ball's always wet.
It shows potential, but I'm not really
So,
sold.
whatever. Anyways, we'll do one last question, then we'll call it a day.
You know, it's like I'm short. That's
I want
why
to know what this guy's
I'm
doing.
gonna beat you up that mountain.
Whenever I see these commercials, I'm thinking like, oh, it's fireman tryouts,
What's going on, guys?
but it's not fireman tryouts. So, what do you guys got for me? What do you guys got for me in the chat? Keyboard Warriors is the last thing that I saw typed. Look at Gabe, man. I shit on Gabe. He didn't stand a fucking chance. He was actually a really cool dude, too. Hope to run into him again. Ninja, what was that noise that freaked you out in Cooking with Ninja? I think it was a firework. But there's always weird noise coming from these fucking dope heads. So I think that noise was a firework, because if you listen real close, it's like a boom and then a crackle. It's like... So I would think it would be a firework. But who knows, man? It could have been these fucking stupid-ass tweakers next door. Who are still there. And they now have a tweak cam. They now have a camera sitting outside their house to see who's at the door type shit. So, at first I saw the camera and I was like, oh, cool. Maybe cops kicked him out and installed a camera to see, like, who's coming in to try to buy drugs. But now that I look at it, it's probably just those dope heads went out and bought a camera. So now they know when cops are there, so they can flush their drugs. So, I don't know, man. I'm sick of these neighbors. Sick of these neighbors. And now my friends pull up and they're like, oh, man, those guys are fucking acting weird. And I'm like, oh, yeah, the fucking weird fucking meth squatters. So, and that house is a mess, too. I used to know the dude that lived there, and I would go over and fix his computer. He was like an old man. I think he died in that house. He was super old. Cool man. Cool dude, you know. I knew his wife, too, back in the day. And then, fuck, I don't know. It's just, now there's a bunch of fucking dope heads that are basically stealing his house, probably fucking it up. I can't imagine, like, how much they're fucking that house up. So it makes me feel, like, kind of bad. Like, man. But whatever. You know, they don't know any better. They're just fucking dope heads. So, that being said, thank you guys for joining us. And a special thank you to those of you who share my YouTube videos. If you want to support the channel, but you don't want to buy a cake muscle board because you're loyal to Revive, or you're loyal to Plan B, or you're loyal to Element, or whatever, then the least you could do is please just share a video that you like. Maybe you liked this video where I beat Gabe at skate. Share it on your Facebook. Just copy the link address, share it, do that. Appreciate it when you guys do that. Aside from that, I appreciate you guys taking time out of your Friday to hang out. Hope you guys have a wonderful Friday night. You guys know I'll be partying. And maybe with Doug Desautel's, like I said earlier. So, if you're not subscribed, make sure to subscribe and tell a friend. Tell a friend about Ninja Lifestyle. Let them know. Let's grow this whole movement we got going on. We used to call it the Bolwo movement, the Bolwo family, Bolwo squad. But Bolwo is not funny anymore. So we gotta come up with some more inside jokes. So we'll get on that. Until next time, guys. Kuna Matata. You bitch you.